/Diamond channel, welcome. It's been a long time, hope you've all been well. Apologies to all the new patrons, they've waited a long time for their shout out because I haven't uploaded any new videos for a while, but anyway, here we are. Very grateful to all the patrons and apologies again for waiting so long for your shout out, but here we go. I appear to have got a load of new patrons with very difficult to read names and are going to be impossible to pronounce, so apologies again for waiting and my pronunciations, but I'll do my best. Okay, so we've got Luc van den Boret, we've got Sarah Sivad, Jacqueline, Claire, Marie France English, Don Nikien Knives. I think that's Malaysian, isn't it? Or Vietnamese? I think it might be Vietnamese. I don't know. Thank you, Don. Alexander Mikkelson. Oh my God. Unguranyao Mihai. I'm going to try it one more time. Ungurianu. I think that's it. Ungurianu Mihai. Denise Sales Munoz. Colombian. Don't know. I know a Munoz who's from Colombia, so anyway. Kaya, Just Joan, Chris, Lee, and Eduardo Para. Thank you very much, guys. Apologies for butchering your names, but I do really appreciate your contributions to the channel. So if you're new to my channel, I've stopped giving priority to making new YouTube videos all the time. That's a trick that the YouTube algorithms push you into doing, and then a lot of creators just give you daily videos, but just stuff that doesn't have value. I'd rather concentrate on giving stuff that actually teaches people to make jewellery and actually trains them up, rather than just doing, let's review a watchmaker's screwdriver, and then next day, let's review a little knife I sharpened, and it's just all crap. I don't like that about YouTube, so I'd rather just spend my time and energy making a video that's going to be really helpful and useful to people, and enable you to create something, go from start to finish. It will start with if you follow one of my full instructional guides, you'll start with a chunk of metal and then end up with like a fully made, this is my last one, how to make a bubble ring. So start to finish like that. All the collets, getting them the correct size and everything, how to make them. I'll teach you multiple different ways of how to make it the same thing as well. As we all work in different ways, I want you to find what's most suitable for you. And yeah, there's a big collection of them now. So there's like 36 or 37 full instructional guides all making different things. You can take little bits from this one, from that one, create your own designs. It really enable you to become a jeweler, basically, like a real jeweler. I was a professional jeweler, 23 years in London, and I'm continuing the craft out here in Japan now, and I'm concentrating on teaching what I learned over the years. So yeah, cheapest way by far to get your hands on loads of jewelry making content is to become a Diamond Mount patron. It's patreon.com/diamondmounter. You get a shout out, you get new YouTube videos 2 weeks before they go live on YouTube, and then the main reason most people join is for those full instructional guides. So yeah, cool, hope you join. So here's a tool I'm about to review, and yes, I did just make fun of people reviewing tools for YouTube videos, but I want to do this one because it's unusual. I don't think many people will have these. Essentially, it's a mount for a pillar drill, yeah? You set your micromotor or your pendant motor in there, and it enables you to drill straight down. I only bought this because it was in a catalogue. I was buying some bits, and it was reduced down to $10 or nearabouts, and I thought, okay, I'll buy that. And I never used it, that's how much I needed it. But I just sort of wanted it as sort of novel thing to have. So I'm gonna try it out, literally for the first time now. I've owned this probably 2 years. Just having a saw it again, I was like, okay, let's try this thing out. So it might be useful one day. Once I've used it, I might like it and have an idea to use it in the future. I work on motorbikes quite a lot lately. I think it's gonna be more useful for doing a little job on re-drilling out a hole or something, I don't know. Anyway, I want to use it, I want to try it out, and I'll show you it on the video. Okay, so first thing I'm seeing, I'm not liking, this is $10, yeah? All these pieces, all these little screws and stuff, $10. What I'm not liking is, the idea of this is to enable you to accurately drill straight down, something I can do with just my hand and my eye anyway. So it's meant to be a tool to help you like increase your accuracy. It just wobbles in there. That's no good. Hang on, maybe I can tighten that up. No, I can't. Tighten that up? No, it's just a wobbly piece of crap. Anyway, let's try it out. Okay, next problem. I can see a problem forming. I'm going to tighten this right up, and it's still going to be too big to hold this drill. This is a piece of, hang on, there's another piece. There's an adapter thing. which is even bigger. It's literally no good. This is even for jewellers. It come from a jewellery trade store. It was heavily discounted as well. It was like 70% off or something, down to like $10. Wow. Am I gonna have to put some? I mean, obviously I can fill that space up somehow, but what is the point? I mean, that's too low. Does that go up? Maybe that goes up. If I loosen that. Oh, hang on. Oh. No, because that spring's only... That needs to be spring loaded. I mean, I can make this work, but that has to go there. I mean, no, that has to sit on the spring, that has to sit there, that has to be tightened up, or that locks that down. The only way it works is from there. That's too big, and it's too low. Anyway, okay, stuff this thing, I'm throwing it away. What a piece of crap. Fun tech, yeah, right. Okay, so that video is complete and utter failure. If you're new to my channel, not all like that, I promise. So short and such a complete immediate failure, I feel like I've got to think of something to give you some bonus footage that might actually be amusing or useful. Hang on. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to do it. See that? That's a... not a rabbit's foot, it's a hare's foot. Hare's foot are better because they're longer, like a real one, like that actually used to be hopping around in a field somewhere. What you use them for, this is, I don't know if this is like a North England thing. I worked with a jeweller from, where is he from? Well, not Birmingham, it's like Coventry. And he was an older guy, again, trained up by people a lot older than him, so what he knew, what he was teaching me, goes back decades, and it was quite interesting how people did things differently north of England to south of England. Yeah, north of England, they like these really old-fashioned like blowpipe soldering equipment, and instead of a brush for like sweeping up lemon out your skin, they had a hare's foot. He always used to joke hare's foot is better because it's longer. But yeah, I kind of agree with him on that. These brushes we use as a typical jeweller's one, the bristles are quite flicky. They sort of do the job, but when you're doing that, the bristles sort of spring back and then they can flick things about accidentally. The hare's foot just really nicely wipes things around. You've got more control of your lemel. Lemel, as you know, is expensive, especially now, gold lemel. It's only going to get more expensive as well. Yeah, it's more control of it, so you're less likely to lose it or flick it over the edge accidentally. It's a quick comparison. Can be a bit flicky. You've got to push quite hard to get it to totally move the dust without leaving anything behind. If you do it gently, you can just spread it around. Look, you've got to push quite hard to get it to do its job properly. The hare's foot, really gently, it's a bit rounded, so it doesn't help it out too much, but it does seem to do a better job. It's a bit more control, no flickiness, and it seems to clean up the surface fully, more easy. So yeah, I might start using this again. I used this for years and years and years, and it's only come about because I was sorting through a load of boxes. That's why that pin vise pillar drill thing came back out. I thought I'd try that out, and I found this again. I was like, oh yeah, I used to use this a lot. I might start using that again. So yeah, I recommend go out, kill an animal, maybe a cat's foot or something, might work quite I'm joking. But yeah, if you can have a word with your local butcher or something if you really want one. I'm sure you can get one somewhere if you don't feel like actually hunting one down yourself. But it's a bit gross, scares the children, but it's sort of fun. I've got a hole in there, it's like there's a little bug living in there or something. I don't know, it's disgusting, isn't it? Choco, come here. I'm looking at something. Tail looks quite good, I might use that later. What's this? Can I, wait, give me that.